Hello and welcome to this Android development tutorial brought to you by North Border Software. My name is Gary. In the last tutorial we looked at how to finish an activity, and this one we're going to look at how to start an activity by calling it from the main activity. What we need to do first of all is actually create a framework for the new activity which we're going to load. So that comprises a layout and a Java class. So first of all, I'm going to start by creating the layout file. So if you go down to the navigation tree and just highlight the layout folder, all we need to do is right click on there and you can get an option to create a new layout resource file. So I'm just going to give this a name, something like activity list view.xml. Okay, so you'll guess we're going to work on a list view later on, but at the moment we're just going to create a blank layout. So there's nothing in there apart from a linear layout, and I want to know it's working properly when we test it. So I'm just going to drop a text view in there for the moment, so we can just see that this new text actually loads when we run the app, and we'll probably get rid of that in the next tutorial. Right, okay, so next task is to create a new Java class. So again, if you go down to the navigation tree in the Java folder, look for the package name, and then just simply right click over the package name, and you've got an option for a new Java class, and we'll call this list view activity. Must start with capitals. We always do that for Java classes. So that's all I need to type for that. And you see, as soon as OK, that it creates this basic framework for a Java class. The first thing I'll need to do, though, you can see the package name is here, but we need to extend this to include the activity methods, so or action bar activity if you use an action bar, but we're not using action bar, so I'm just going to extend this for activity so we understand the Android classes and methods. So first I need to type is extends, and it'll be activity. Okay, so it extends activity, and you can see immediately Android Studio has imported the activity here. So now we need to tie this Java class to the layout. So we need an onCreate method. Remember, we need that first of all. That was in the main activity and added automatically. So if we just do a Control O, we get the options to bring up the override methods. You can see here we've got an onCreate saved instant state bundle, so that's what we need. So just select that, OK that, and this has brought it into the Java class. So now we need to do is simply do a set content view to tie the layout to the Java class. So set content view, and it'd be R for resources layout, and it'll be what we called the layout, which was activity list view. Okay, excellent. So that's all we're going to do for the moment. Yeah, that error is just clear now, so it's done the association. Okay, so there's another task we need to do, and that's inform the manifest file of this new activity which we want to launch. So what we need to do is just open up the manifest file. What I'll do, I'll just copy the area around the activity tags. So just copy that in there and just paste that in. We're going to make some changes here. So first of all, I need to associate with this name with the actual class name, and that was list view activity. Okay, so now that's associated with the name. Now remember, we need to change this category. We can only have one launcher category, which is tells the application which activity to load up from when it's first started. Everything else has to be a default, so we need to change this launcher to default. Okay, now we need to set up an intent name, and the intent name is a unique string we're going to call from the main activity. So what I want to do is just change this to something that's unique. I prefer to use the package name, so it'll be nbs tutorials tutorial set 1, and it'd be, just give it something in capitals, just so doesn't really matter, but it tells us that this is definitely associated with the list view, this intent. So this intent will come clear well now really, because we're going to go to the main Java activity, because we're going to need to call that intent. So if you remember this launcher button, we're just going to fill out this switch in this case for this launch button now. So so we need to set up an intent. So when the intention is to start a new activity, so we'll set up an intent first. So it's intent, and it'll be, give it a variable name. Intent 1, and it'll be new intent, and then we need to enter this string. So let's just copy that in from the manifest, back to there. Okay, just got a semicolon, and the final task we need to do is simply just start the activity. So start activity, and it'd be intent 1. Okay, so that's all we need to do. So the only thing we need to do now is actually just test this. Okay, so the emulator is loaded. So what I'm going to do is just test the app to make sure it's working properly. Okay, so all we need to do is hit the launch button, and you can see it's called the new activity with the new text field there. So that's actually working fine. So we'll go on to build this list view in the next one. It's a little bit more complex. So hope to catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.